So 5 years ago now, I quit my job with Cheshire Police. I worked as both a special constable and as a PCSO, and today we're going to be taking you through my exact diet whilst working for the police and getting jacked, and exactly why I quit my job to become a PT and a coach. Fucking have a whiff of that. Oh, how good they smell. So essentially my first meal when I was in the police, first thing would always be, I'd get into work at 7 o'clock, I'd fast until about 11, then I'd literally just take a full pack of 6 hot cross buns and some free range eggs. Essentially, my breakfast when I was actually working for the police as a CSO was 10 boiled eggs. So I'd essentially boil it in the staff kitchen, which essentially was quite weird in itself because most people when they were working for the police just took sandwiches and dinners and stuff in, and there was me, Jamie Oliver, boiling up eggs in the kitchen. One day my sergeant actually came in and basically had a bit of a moan about it because he was like,
"What is this like your 10th lunch?"
I had to explain that I don't really take lunch. I'll take like 20 minutes at lunch and 2 20-minute breaks rather than an hour. You know, division, logic. Oh, fucking hell. Cracked an egg. I got 2 more, don't worry about it. But yeah, he wasn't particularly happy with that. I'd like take breaks instead of just having 1 lunch hour. So there's 10 boiled eggs. I'd whack some boiled eggs in, leave them to boil, and whilst they're boiling, we'd whip up hot cross bun. My calories when I was working for police were really quite high, and I could get away with a lot just because I was walking 20,000 steps every day. Hot cross buns are literally just a shit. We have it. Police breakfast. Well, it's not really a police breakfast. I used to have these 10 eggs. I would literally just sit in the staff room, probably pretend to do some paperwork, and then just literally bang the eggs out and eat them one at a time over, what are these called? What are they called again? Hot cross bun, fruit toast, fruit loaf, whatever you want to call it. Sensational. The thought process behind this was Brewers, load of protein, carbs, and I'd go out and just go for a walk around the streets. Pretty ideal. But I've just literally made Lucy shit, pretty much. We just rang her and told her they'd been arrested, so cue the video.
This is a collect call from Her Majesty's Prison Strangeways from Benjamin Holden. All calls are recorded for training and monitoring purposes. There is a £1 per minute fee to use this service. Say yes if you accept these charges.
Yes.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello babe, I was filming that YouTube today, wasn't I, in Manchester?
Yeah.
And I was doing the police YouTube, and I just went up to a police officer and said like, what do you do for your diet? And basically just arrested me because we were filming.
What?
You know?
What are you gonna do?
I'm at the police station now.
With Kyle?
Yeah, well he just had to sit out on reception and we've had our phones taken off us. I don't know what to do.
What do you want me to do?
What am I gonna do?
I don't know. What's the process?
Can you come back?
Come back?
I'm really nervous.
Yeah, I can do. What shall I do?
I don't know, I might have to pay a bail as well.
How much?
I don't know, a couple of thousand. Maybe my time's about to run out on the call.
Okay, which one are you at?
So the play is protein bar, protein, snack bar, carbs, and then what I do with my body armor, I put a bar on each side, and then that way I get protein and carbs in on the go. So if you're still working for the police, ideal, I would just keep almost like a SOS.
Like rations?
Inside my body armor, put on the go. Now obviously, because I'm sponsored by My Protein,
Yeah, which bars are you going to use?
we're not going to grab any protein bars from here, we're going to grab My Protein bars. Or we'll grab a protein bar and we'll blare out somehow. But we're going to grab a protein bar and also going to grab a different type of bar from somewhere, which is like more snacky, carb based. So these little carb bars I used to grab, these are the cashew blueberry with yogurt coating. This is like my carb go-to. So these would, obviously my protein, be stashed in the front of the belt, and then
Hello. What's that?
my protein bar.
Yes.
Try.
Oh, big.
So these, because I was a police community support officer, I would literally go into people's houses, sit with Mrs. Miggins, have a protein bar with her, cup of tea.
You had a protein bar with
Mrs. Miggins, yeah. How good are those? Blueberry and cashew, so good.
They're fantastic. Yeah. Is that a protein bar?
Yeah, so that was like my carb source. Bit of bro, science.
They're really good.
Protein bar, carb source.
They're great, you know.
Well,
I'll have a little smidge more. When were you in the police?
I quit the police 2015.
And you went in straight after uni?
Did 3 years as special constable alongside my criminology degree, and did 2 years as police community support officer in Chester.
I would have been fucking terrified of you.
Dealing with homeless people. That's all I did, mate.
No, but the absolute size of you. Imagine.
I was like the friendly tank there.
Like Ronnie Coleman.
Mate, insert clip of Ronnie Coleman as a police officer.
I got a famous saying. After every day I finish this job, another day, another quarter.
Wow.
He was terrifying. And like putting people away for doing drugs. He's clearly on so much gear.
He's never catching you, but he sits on top of you.
Ronnie Coleman would pull you apart.
Yeah.
Like your wet tissue paper.
With a silverback. How good is that?
Would do that.
Protein bar, combo, science, protein, carbs.
Oh wow. Synergy. Insulin. That's what people need to do to get massive. Double cheek. The double cheek method. Coming soon to the microscope. The double cheek method.
You heard it first. Heard it first. Bro science. The Magnificent. What's this guy called? The Colonel. So I used to basically get a KFC most nights on shift just because I couldn't get enough calories in. So the go-to was fries.
Can you do like slow romantic music there?
Zinger burger, corn.
Obviously.
What the fuck is that? Looks like a doggy bag, doesn't it? And then gravy. That was the play. I reckon even that like little small meal was probably around 1,000 calories again, just because I was walking so much. So we were just trying to get it in. So that I'd go to KFC most nights, drive in the car, pitch up, have a Zinger meal, gravy. Mate, get on that. Unreal. Do you know when you school dinners, you have gravy and chips? Is it taking you back?
Damn, that's good.
It's good, isn't it?
Oh, wow.
The the gravy of all gravies when you're in school. That's what it reminds you of.
Yeah.
Well, the Zinger burger is basically just chicken and mayo.
Pretty hard,
Never gets old. So I used to have one of these probably about 2 or 3 times a week. Logic behind chicken burger, chips, veg.
How many calories are you on?
Like 3,500 a day. Mate, I couldn't put on weight. I was so lean though. I try and get a photo of me and put on screen when I was in the police. Steps were for the roof. I was training most nights. Yeah, just walking loads. Active job. 20,000 steps like every time I'm on shift.
That's so wild.
And I had body armour on, like I was sweating my tits off, especially in the summer.
45 grams of protein. Not bad. 1,000 calories, you're alright.
1,000 calories.
Pretty bang on.
Great meal though. Great meal.
When you were in the police,
Yes.
aside from just eating tons of food, were there any like weird things that, like my mate's a doctor and he tells me about all the men's hands you get like stuck up their partner's bums and whatnot.
Really? I mean, there's no penises or remotes up bums or anything like that, but one day, true story, I was walking down the high street in Chester and there was this weird, horrible smell. Picture some meat's gone off in your fridge, been there for a week, you've been on holiday, you come back, the meat's still there. Can't find it, and it's like, where's the smell coming from? That's pretty much the episode. Anyway, a couple of us, we kicked the door through, go up into upstairs, smells getting worse. By this point, I'm like, something's definitely not right here. Get upstairs. If you've ever seen like a waxwork where, for example, someone's half in the floor, so this guy is on the floor, brown bread, dead, only half his body's left, so from the waist, it's like he's, do you know Jumanji? You ever seen Jumanji where they sink
they fall through
sink
the floor?
Mate,
Yeah.
that's what it's like, so his whole body's gone.
Wait,
And-
you saw it?
Yeah, and his legs are just up in the air, his arse is out and maggots are crawling out his arse.
Shot.
He'd been there for so long, his body started to melt. Had to ring I think it was the deep sea diving team to come and scoop him up
my
off the floor, put him in a bag and take him off. Moral of the story is, don't play Jumanji.
I'm not sure I want to eat this.
Yeah,
Properly
mate, that's what it looked like. During a shift of the police, doesn't matter what type of shift it was, there's one thing that never changed, and that was the bro meal, chicken and rice. Now usually I'd had this meal before the KFC, but I just recorded it and shot it this way around, so this is the way that you're watching it. But one of the things that I wanted to talk about today was the reason why I left the police, and this was a bit of a almost tough pill to swallow for me, because I did a degree at university for 3 years in criminology. I'd worked as a special constable for 2 or 3 years for free for Merseyside Police, and then became a PCSO for Cheshire for 2 years, all in order to pursue a career in the police long term. But there was something that happened during the job that really threw me off, not only obviously being influenced by fitness and enjoying getting massive. And I'm going to tell you that right now. But first, lunch for me was always a standard bro meal. Uncle Ben's rice, Uncle Me rice with some chicken, which has just been, I don't know what's been done to it. When you get plastic chicken, well not even plastic chicken out of a plastic packet, it just doesn't even look like chicken, does it look like rubber? But this was the kind of bro meal I'd always go for, something quick, easy, something that I can make on the go. 2 minutes in the microwave, bish bash bosh, there you go. Because when I was working in the police, obviously with me just taking a couple of breaks instead of lunch hour, I just want something that I could essentially smash on the go. But back to the question, why did I leave the police? Well, there's a couple of reasons for this, and this is the part that I want to be really honest. Because there's a couple of reasons why I left, and obviously one of those was because I wanted to get into fitness. But the most important reason is because I fucking hated the people that I was working with. And that's not the complete truth, because I didn't hate everyone. But there's a minority, as there is in every job in every company. But for those who are watching who like really understood them when I was working for the police, there's one guy in particular I hated. I'd never really experienced job bullying or bullying in the workplace, and this was, it essentially got to, or almost got to this point with me, to the point where, to be honest, I'm kind of thankful that it pushed me into personal training, because I was PTing alongside the police work. So I'd do my shifts, and then on my days off or after shift or before shift, I'd PT a couple of clients. But this one dickhead, we'll call him a dickhead because he was a dickhead, that's what he is. But he essentially pushed me over the edge because he was doing little things during my day, which when little things just chip away at you and keep scratching the surface, eventually gets to a point where it's like, do you know what, I can't take it anymore. And I'm someone who gets anxious sometimes anyway, and when you're in a job which is very much in the public eye, and you have these little things going on behind closed doors, and it's true, you sometimes get these people in work, especially in the police, not all of them, because I've met a lot of good people, who essentially, little dweebs, you know, those little dweebs in school who just wanted a bit of power. There are all these people who exist. This guy was one of them. And that's essentially why I left. And obviously, I love lifting, eating chicken, and getting paid for it. So the other thing that I essentially have every night, if it's all what, it's all rot. So I have a white Magnum every single night before I go to bed. No particular reason, I just love a white Magnum. And the way they eat it properly, I don't want to hear this shit of, no, you just bite it. You just get amongst it, and you eat it. But that was pretty much what I used to have in a day. It's kind of semi-lazy, quite efficient, high calorie. I think my calories, like I was saying before, was probably about 3,500. Just because I was walking so much. I'm not going to say, if you work in the police, follow this diet. It's not going to be beneficial to you. I was, arguably still am, a large human being, walking quite a lot, moving quite a lot, enjoying food, got enough protein, got enough carbs in, and that was it. I still love white Magnums, you know. Someone just right about finishing your day off with something white and creamy sliding down your throat. And on that note, if you enjoyed the video, drop it a like, give it a thumbs up. If this is your first time visiting my channel, please subscribe. If you've got any ideas for future videos you want to drop in, like I've been saying with the last couple of videos, I have sent 1, 2, 3 people a bag of my protein. So drop them in the comments, get involved, have a great day, have a white one.
Gonna finna jump for the shit, all top when I speak, all cap.